Welcome back, third grade scientists. Today, I'm going to teach you some more fun STEM activities to help you keep busy during summer vacation. Today, we're going to explore some paper plate STEM. All of our projects today will revolve around using a paper plate. All the materials should be super easy and things that you probably already have at home. Today, I'm going to teach you about some fun and easy STEM activities that you can do at home this summer using paper plates and some other simple materials you probably have at home. Our first project is going to be to create a paper plate greenhouse. Our second project will be a paper plate sundial. Let's see how to create these fun and easy projects together. Now, let's get building. For your greenhouse, you will need a paper plate. You actually need 2 paper plates, a small plastic Ziploc bag, some lima beans, paper towel, not even the whole roll, just 1 or 2 paper towels will do, a few cotton balls, scissors, yarn or string, and art supplies if you want to decorate it to make it look nice. Crayons, markers, colored pencils, all would work perfectly. Okay, so how do you make your own paper plate greenhouse? Well, it's a lot of fun. The first thing you have to do is prepare the night before. So you're going to take 4 of your lima beans. So here you see I have a bag of them. This bag makes a lot of greenhouses. So this is a fun project to do with your family or with friends. You need about 4 of them for your greenhouse. You're going to take these 4 beans and you're going to soak them the night before in a very wet paper towel. So you're going to take a paper towel, soak it with water, and put the lima beans in it and let them soak overnight. So you see I prepared this already. My lima beans have been soaking in this wet paper towel, and now they're all ready to go into my greenhouse. And you'll notice that they start to get a little bit fatter and softer, and one of mine even started to open up a little bit, and that's fine. That's what you want. You want them nice and soaked in the wet paper towel. Do this the night before. Then you're going to take your plastic baggie, your Ziploc baggie, and you're going to put some cotton balls inside of it that have also been soaked in water. So you want them damp and wet, and put them in the bottom of your baggie. Then you're going to take your lima beans that you soaked overnight. So here I have my wet cotton balls. Now I'm going to take my pre-soaked lima beans and I'm going to place them inside these wet cotton balls in the baggie. And then you're going to seal your bag shut. So now you have your lima beans still in a nice, wet, moist environment, good for growing. Next, you're going to cut a circle in the middle of your paper plate. Actually, you're going to do it for 2 paper plates. So you can see I've pre-cut these already. All I did was just follow the outline of the plate. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. Keep it super simple. Put your scissors through the middle and cut out the center of 2 paper plates. Then before you do anything else, now is the time to do your decorating. So you can decide, do you want to decorate both sides, one side, use markers, use crayons. You can draw whatever kind of design you like. Maybe you want to draw some small flowers because it is a greenhouse. So I might draw these cute little flower buds all around the rim in different patterns, different colors. Maybe you want to draw some geometric shapes and color them in a pattern, or rainbows or trees or anything that makes you happy. This should be a happy decoration. Then you're going to place, once you've decorated and decided if you're going to decorate both sides, then you're going to place the two plates together so you can see that they're both with the white side facing out, and you're going to punch holes at the top of the ring. So you're going to take a hole puncher. You want to punch 2 holes. This is where you're going to put the string through to hang it. So you want them both towards the top of the plates like this. Then you're going to string your yarn or string, or I have a piece of ribbon here, and you want to string it through the 2 holes because this is what you're going to use to hang it. I chose ribbon because it's super easy to put through the holes, but whatever you have around your house is what you're going to use. I'm going to tie it at the top. Maybe even make a nice little bow. And now you have a nice hanger for your greenhouse. Then you're going to staple the plastic bag inside one of the rings. So you can see it's still open at the bottom. Now I'm going to take my baggie that had the lima beans soaked in the wet cotton balls, and I'm going to staple the baggie inside. Just like this, and then I'm going to close this other ring back on top of it. So now I have my beans soaking in the wet cotton balls inside. Now I want to keep this closed. I don't want it to flap open. So I'm just going to staple it at the bottom so it doesn't open up. Now you're going to hang, this is very important, hang this paper plate greenhouse in a sunny window, a window that gets a lot of sun. And you're going to check it every day for progress. And what you should see is a beautiful plant like this growing inside your very own paper plate greenhouse. You're going to create your very own lima bean plant. Next, I'm going to teach you how to make a paper plate sundial. For this project, you'll need a paper plate, a sharpened brand new pencil, a Sharpie marker or permanent marker, a watch, a clock, or a phone, something to tell time, and some tape, strong tape like masking tape or strong clear tape. And here's how you make your own paper plate sundial. This is a fun project. You're going to take your paper plate and using the point of that brand new pencil, you're going to poke a hole through the center of the plate. You want the pencil to go all the way through. So just keep pressing until it pokes through. You want the point, you want the plate upside down like this with the eraser part through the bottom and the point of the pencil coming through the top. You're going to turn, like I just said, you want your plate upside down so that the pencil is poking up through and the eraser is going to rest flat on the ground. So when you put it on the ground, the eraser part will be on the ground. It should stay pretty firmly, but if you feel like it's a little wobbly, you can use a bit of tape to secure that pencil to the plate. So what you can do is just put a little piece of tape around the base of the pencil and have it sticking to the plate if you feel like it's wobbling around, because it's important that it's standing straight up and down. Then you're going to check the clock for the time. What you need is for the time to be coming really close to the hour, on the hour. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, as long as it's on the hour. A few minutes before the clock is going to strike the next hour, you're going to take these materials outside. Your paper plate that has the pencil secured, and your Sharpie marker. You want to take this plate and place it in a flat area where there's plenty of sunshine, where the sun is shining right on it. The plate's going to stay there for a few hours or maybe even more than one day. So what you want to maybe do is take some small rocks and place them around the edge of the plate to keep the plate on the ground so that it doesn't blow away. Then each hour, you're going to go outside and using your permanent marker, you're going to find the shadow that the pencil is creating. So you can see here is my shadow. So what I want to do is draw a line where that shadow is, and I'm going to write the time. So let's just say it was 2 o'clock. I'm going to trace the shadow and write the time. Then I'm going to walk away, go have some fun, do something else, write the time. And then I'm going to come back. I'm going to try to come back the next hour on the hour and see where the shadow is moved and trace that shadow again and write the new time. So maybe now it's 3 o'clock. And your sundial should go like this. Try to do this several hours in a row and notice the pattern. How far apart are the shadows? What's happening to the shadows? Are they getting thicker or thinner? Because people used to use sundials to keep track of the time before we had watches or clocks. And they did that by observing where the shadow falls on its surface, on the surface of the sundial. During the day, the sun seems to move across the sky because the earth is slowly spinning on its axis. The different position of the sun in the sky during the day causes the shadow on the sundial to change. Each day the sun is close to the same position in the sky as it was the day before. So this is the fun part of this project. After you've traced every hour for a day, you want to leave your sundial there with all those times traced and come back outside at the same time of the day as you did the day before and see if the shadow still lines up with where you traced it the day before. You will notice that when the sun's position changes, the length of the shadow on the sundial will also change. So this is some fun experimenting and exploring to do with just a paper plate, a pencil, and a marker. Have fun, third grade scientists. Keep learning, keep exploring, and keep growing during your summer vacation. I hope you enjoy spending some time working on these really fun summer STEM projects. Good luck.